It was like watching Friends. I didn't see myself in the show because there weren't that many people of color. Kind of just made it, which sounds terrible, white noise in the background.
You really want to?
Well, don't you?
Sure. It's just that before we do, there's something you should know. I'm positive.
Positive? You mean?
I have HIV.
Shit. Are you all right?
I'm not sick or anything. It's just there. Inside me.
That clip is from the Showtime drama series Queer as Folk, which was an American adaptation of the original drama series, which was from the UK, called Queer as Folk. In this particular clip, Michael and Ben have an adopted son named Hunter, who is together with his girlfriend, and the two of them decide to engage in sex. He reveals his status. The two of them kind of negotiate that and then decide ultimately that they're going to use a condom and have sex, and that they're okay with it.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. I guess I better go.
Wait. My parents won't be home for a couple hours.
But I thought...
Well, we have these, don't we? As long as we use one, then it's safe, right?
The original Queer as Folk, the British version, didn't really touch on like HIV and AIDS at all, but the American version did. They introduced the character of Ben, who is Michael's partner, who he's a professor, he's HIV positive, and kind of after the initial conversations wherein like Michael's mom was like kind of disapproving and all of that stuff, eventually it just became about him living a normal life. Having a partner who's positive and a partner who's negative, that was something that was really, at the time, there wasn't much representation for that on TV. Obviously, there's a lot about that clip that's dated now, in retrospect. I personally have a lot of emotional connections to Queer as Folk because I used to watch it secretly in my parents' home. And for me at the time, it was so amazing to be able to see queer characters live their lives together and to go to clubs and dance together and have sex, and for the issues of the time to be represented and that they were the centers of their own narrative, which was really great. And then also the stories that were being told, this was by queer writers, right? Queer showrunners, people who were talking about their own lived experiences.
For me, it was like watching Friends. I didn't see myself in the show because there weren't that many people of color. Not being able to have that representation really kind of just made it, which sounds terrible, white noise in the background.
I thought you loved when I fuck you.
I do love when you fuck me. This isn't the Atkins diet. You know, man can't live on meat alone. At least this man can.
I ended up buying the British one after seeing the US one, and I think I kind of like the British one better. Mm-hmm. But you're right, they didn't really touch on anything about HIV, and I think they missed
an opportunity.
Yeah, they
right?
missed an opportunity. Television is a different medium, and when you move to television, you have to make it fit in that box. So there's certain things you can and can't do. For the time, they pushed the envelope and did a lot of things that had not been done before. Baby steps, you have to get to those things to get to the next things.
This is Michael and Ben and Justin. Hi guys. Close your mouths, boys. Drool's getting on the floor. Someone could slip. So, it's my baby's first time at Babylon, so let's show him a good time. Come on, honey, let's go exercise our thighs a different way tonight.
Queer as Folk ended up being the imperfect window into a larger culture. Like, I tried to do my homework to learn about what came before it. It itself had its limitations. So hopefully, like, queer people looked at it and were like, cool, this is possible. What else has been done? What else has come before this? What else can come after it?